Hi, my name is Dr. Deepak Dugar, and I'm the medical director of the Scarless Nose Institute of Beverly Hills. Actors, actresses, celebrities, models, and entertainers across the world routinely choose Scarless Nose Rhinoplasty as their method of enhancing or refining their nose. Today, we take you behind the scenes of a prominent YouTube celebrity, Simmi Singh, to venture through her journey through the Scarless Nose.
My name is Simmi. I am doing this surgery because I want to breathe better, and Dr. Dugar is the right guy for this. Basically, it's to just breathe better and live a healthier life, and then I have a deviated septum that we are going to fix, and everything's from the inside of the nose, which is awesome. And when I came in and I did my initial visit, I felt very comfortable because he wasn't pushy. Like, I made the decision to do what I wanted to do. And actually, it was like 2 years in the making, so he didn't bother me in between. I came back and I was like, hey, I think it's time. I can't breathe. So yeah, he's the right guy for this.
So today we're going to work on Simmi's nose, and what we're going to do is be very gentle and subtle with it. She's absolutely beautiful. Her face is amazing. So all we need to do is just subtly finesse the nose without any major changes. So it'll be a very subtle thing that almost nobody should know, unless you're watching this video. So her nose is very pretty, but it's a little bulbous. The tip is a little round, and the domes of the tips are not together. So she has two separate domes, making it look wide and divergent. So what we've done is we've delivered the tip of the nose out of the nose without making any external cuts. This is called delivery technique. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna make these two tips look similar and then stitch them together so that they architecturally will create a pyramid or a triangle rather than having that boxy configuration she used to have. The beauty of doing the delivery technique is that once we're done, we will stick everything back inside the nose, and then that allows us to keep our scarless promise, no cuts or any kind of external scars, despite being able to do open maneuvers. So what we're doing is skeletonizing the nose, so now we're able from the inside, no external cuts, able to study from the inside what her profile looks like, and we can shave slivers of cartilage and bone away without any external cuts or scars. So this is the cartilaginous and bony profile. We're going to shave just a little bit of this height away. So this part of the nose is typically two things happen. You can get a pinching effect after a rhinoplasty, and then secondarily, this is also the internal nasal valve where your breathing happens. So people wear breathe right strips over this part of the nose. So what we do is we create internal breathe right strips by putting what's called spreader grafts inside the nose, and this will bolster and support the nose from the inside so she has better breathing forever and produces and prevents her nose from pinching in. So if you see from the base view, normally you should have a nice triangular view. She has a little bit of a box where it's completely boxed in. It's not like a normal triangular view, and because of that, it doesn't give a softness to her tip. So we want to just softly sculpt and put the tip together with some domal stitches to give this a little bit of a more triangular appearance. Okay, so from this tip, what we have is we have a little bit of a bulbous tip, a little bit too much strength. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean this cartilage up just a little bit so we have all the edges nice and clean. And then what we're also going to do is trim a little bit of this upper cartilage. It's just a little bit strong. We don't want to take out too much. We want to preserve 90 to 95% of this tip, because when we do our domal stitch and pull this tip in a little bit, we're naturally going to get a little bit of a narrowing, so we don't want to over narrow the tip. So just by carving little tiny shallow pieces just to make them symmetric, we're able to get a much prettier, softer tip. So we're just carving a little bit of this excess tip away. So again, we took out just this little piece from this side. But what it does is it makes the entire tip a lot smoother and softer from the top, and you'll understand it better from the inside view. But just by taking a little tiny sliver away, that's all we're taking away. We took off more on this side because her tip was higher on the left than we did on the right. We're done with the tip. What we did was we triangulated the tip and put it together to make it a lot softer, so you don't have that boxiness and wideness that she used to have. So now it's just a softer triangular tip. We're almost done, but her bones are just a little wide, so we decided that if we needed to narrow them, we will. They're just a little wide. I would like to bring them in just a little bit. So we're gonna go ahead and narrow these bones just the tiniest bit, so it helps with the overall softness of her entire nose, okay? So we just narrowed the bones, and by narrowing them, we get significant smoothing and narrowing of the entire nose from top to bottom, so it does not look like it's wide, and it doesn't look like it's pinched anywhere. From top to bottom, it becomes symmetric and even. And by refining the tip, top to bottom, she gets one nice configuration. So we're just closing these incisions, and all the incisions are inside the nose. And so by doing all the incisions inside, we're able to keep it a scarless technique. No cuts on the outside at all. And now we're gonna really tightly cast this down. We need to compress the tip significantly as well. We don't want her to get any swelling, and the only way to prevent it is to push as much pressure as we can with a nice tight cast.
Guys, today's the day this comes off. I'm about to head over to Dr. Dugar's office right now to get this off. Let's go get this off, shall we?
Show your mirror.
Yay. Yay. If I had emotions, I could cry. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's done, you guys. It's done. I can't wait to live my best life.
How's your breathing?
I don't even know how to explain it. There's no words besides incredible. I'm excited. Thank you, Dr. Dugar, for freaking being amazing. First of all, it's Sunday today, by the way. I'm getting my cast removed on Sunday.
Literally superhuman breathing.
Remember I talked about me being the female version of Deadpool? I have discovered that I'm actually the female version of Wolverine as well, because, you know, your girl heals like it.
Super. But I will tell you, I do this day in, day out. This is one of the quickest healings I've ever seen. Literally 6 days ago.
Guys, take care of yourselves, okay? Live your lives. Live your best life. In general, thank you for the staff, for everybody for taking care of me, literally taking care of me, and making this happen, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to live my life. Thank you.
She looks phenomenal. I'm so thrilled how amazing her nose came out, and I can't wait for her to live the best life possible. It's amazing. 6 days.